Hey everybody, it is Tim telling tales, and the season 2 opener is a hot one, y'all. I know y'all want to hear from Dennis Reed the second, don't you? Stay tuned.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam telling tales.
Hey everybody, it is Tim telling tales, and I just want to first thank everybody for watching and liking and subscribing to my channel. This is season 2 of Cinema Chat, and I'm so thankful and grateful to you all, and I am definitely thankful to be able to have this amazing guest that I have here on today. You guys have seen this face on social media, but a lot of people in the independent film industry see his face when they are filming, because he is an executive producer, he is a writer, he is a director, he is an author.
I am back.
Everybody say hello to Mr. Dennis L. Reed II.
What it do?
Hi.
Tam telling tales.
Yes.
I like that.
You do?
I do.
You know what? Can you say it 3 times real fast?
Tam telling. I can't do it with one. All right, no, I can.
Okay, we can do it together.
No.
Okay.
No. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales.
You better. I like it.
This guy can do anything.
Oh, I like it.
Anything.
Well, listen, we always open up our episodes with a game of preferences.
Preferences.
Yes. So you just gonna tell me which one you prefer out of the two.
Okay.
You ready? You can call out short. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Call or text?
Text.
Driver or passenger?
I got a new Escalade. Drive itself.
Oh, dang. So it's kind of like both a little bit.
Yeah, I like being driven when I'm going out, but when my day to day, I like to drive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel safer.
I feel it. And you can do your videos and
Yeah,
all the other stuff.
I like being in control.
Understood. Laptop or desktop computer?
Laptop.
Bernie Mac or Steve Harvey?
Bernie Mac.
Martin the Fresh Prince?
I love them both.
That's a hard one.
It's not a hard one. I must say Will Smith because of Will Smith.
Okay. I think I know this answer already. A convertible or SUV?
SUV.
Hip hop or R&B?
Oh God, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say R&B.
Okay. Mexico or Jamaica?
I'm Jamaican. I am Jamaican.
What?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican and Panamanian.
Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Yeah.
Okay then, well that's good to know. Jamaica it is. BMW or Mercedes?
Escalade.
Of course. SWV or Escape?
Weekend of Nice.
Yeah. They take you there. Jodeci or Boyz II Men?
You are good with this one. I'm literally gonna say Boyz II Men because my tattoo came from the Boyz II Men symbol. So like when you see the DR2, that came from the Boyz II Men symbol.
Okay then, Boyz II Men it is. I like it. Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie. I'm from New York too.
A button down or a polo shirt?
Sheesh. I like button down polo shirts.
Okay.
That's what I have on now, right? This a button down, right?
This a button down.
It's a polo shirt. I have probably 500 of them.
Literally 500?
Yeah.
Dang, it's a lot. Okay. Dine in or dine out?
I like dining in.
Hmm.
If you ever talk to me about my team, I always be like, it's like being at my favorite restaurant, eating my favorite food, my favorite people. So that's how I feel about my team. I love taking them to eat. That's our family moment.
I like it. Aww. A road trip or a flight?
I like flights. I don't like to really do road trips no more. I did that with my kids' basketball, so I'm in the air now.
Okay. Love or money?
Money. I shouldn't have said love over money though, because it really is love. I want to go back to that because I'm gonna say love. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say love.
Okay.
Because
I see you deflecting from this last
no,
question.
and
But
I'm gonna go
okay.
there. But I wanna, and I said money before, but it's definitely love. And the reason why I say love, because when you love somebody as much as I love, you will never be broke. They make you want to give them the world.
Mm.
So yeah, it's definitely love.
Okay.
Love is the reason why I do, because I love my team, but the person I'm with, I love. So I'm always gonna do what I can for they don't have to do nothing. And tales of Tam telling tales or any other platform, I'm gonna say, of course, when I see the affair on her wall, I'm definitely gonna be like Tam telling tales. But literally, I think that your platform, I love your studio, I love what you do, I love all of that. So Tam is you.
Thank you, y'all. I was getting beat up before the interview because y'all see the wall. And
The wall
many
is dope,
things.
and you got my brother on here. I love Murder.
It's not finished though, y'all.
It's all
not
good.
finished.
I love Murder. I think the things that you have on your wall though. I was joshing you, but you have some dope things on here.
Thank you.
You know, like The Coldest Winter Ever is like one of the most iconic books ever.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Love is one of the most iconic movies ever. You know, Will Smith is an icon. I've never seen The 5 Heartbeats.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Sir, listen. Let me tell you something. Oh my,
Blasphemy.
I'm having palpitations right now. Say what now?
I've never seen The 5 Heartbeats. I've never seen The Temptations.
It feels like you need to have a watch party
I don't.
to watch these movies. Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I really don't.
Yes, you do, though. But I'm
I
telling
really
you.
don't.
But for real.
Because
you
it's
do.
not what I like. That's not what I like.
You don't like musicals.
I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Like I
That's
like
fair.
I like. If you ever ask me like my favorite movies, they all like the same kind of movies. Like I love Jones. That's like probably my all-time favorite.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I love The Godfather. I love The Godfather more than I love Scarface. Because
Okay.
even though they both were drug related, one was more family related. You know, I love stuff like that. Like I love music, but not really
Not in the film.
not in my films.
I feel it. Okay. I feel the way because 5 Heartbeats is like really close to my heart.
It should be.
But-
I heard it was a very, very good movie.
Yes. But even if, I will say this. Even if you don't watch the movie, if you watch the making of the 5 Heartbeats, I think as a film creator, I think you will really find that documentary interesting. It is amazing.
I think I'm really funny when it comes to our movies. I'm really funny about who direct our movies. I'm really funny about who write our movies. When we talk about black history stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's one of the reasons why I never seen The Color Purple, the first one, was because I feel like I don't think a Jewish person should have been telling our story.
It had a lot of backlash back then for who was directing it. He caught it. I mean,
He did it.
A lot of people didn't even like the book, you know, and it was by a black woman. And
From what I hear, he did
usually-
an amazing job.
it was really good.
Right, but I don't, and it's not a racist thing. It's more of a, I don't think that it's fair for Hollywood to a lot of times have other races or other cultures tell our stories, because you're not gonna let us tell their story. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with a lot. Like, with me being in the position that I am in, I take everything serious when it comes to us. And it's not a black-white thing. It's a culture thing. It's not, like, I don't think that I should be the person directing The Godfather.
I feel you.
Right?
I totally get it.
But I think I should be the person to direct the St. Clair, is what I'm about to do. So that's like our Black Godfather for me. You know what I mean? That's just how I think. Like, I don't, like, even though we talk like gay straight, I don't think that straight men should play gay roles. It's 1,000 gay actors. Let the gay actor play the gay role. You know, and I'm not saying that he can't be versatile, right? But why don't we give them that?
I feel you.
You know, like, if you want to make this actor gay, let him be a gay man or a gay woman. If they're bisexual, cool. That's cool. I'm not judging, right? But why give a straight man a gay person role? The gay people, let them do that.
So I'm gonna say this: when it comes to a topic like that one, I feel like part of having it open to everybody is that a gay person shouldn't feel obligated to disclose their sexuality when it comes to, like, auditioning for a film. Now, if you live your life openly, that's cool. But for some people, what they do in their bedrooms is kind of like their business, so they don't know. So
but that's true. But there's a lot of gay actors that's happy to be gay actors.
I feel you.
Give those gay actors those roles. Now, if you a closet gay person, I'm not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, it just flat out. Like, why, if you hiding who you are, none of my business. What you do in your bedroom is none of my business. But if I'm doing a role for a gay person, I'm literally looking for a gay person that's gonna do the role. You know, like, we have a series that we about to do called We Different.
We got a lot of stuff we working on. The Sinclairs,
Yeah, we working.
Different.
You know, but the things that is a gay character in there. The character in there, parents don't know he's gay, right? They trying to make him date a woman, right? You know how many openly gay men is really living that life though? That their parents don't know what they are or who they are, right? Why can't we put something like that in the television series of a man that's really living that?
We can, and you are.
I am.
Yep. So listen, this is going to be fun. So I'm gonna get back to, I guess, my little notes and stuff like that.
I love
right?
the cards, though.
So we know a lot more about you just from playing that game. We done delved into some of the things that you are working on. But before we go into deep dive on the film industry stuff, I want to know a little bit more about Dennis from before films. Like, I want to know about when you started writing.
Started writing in 05, 06. So my backstory is kind of, it's different from a lot of other people, but the same for a lot of people. You know, I went to high school at Henry Ford. Then I went down south to go to college. I didn't go to college with the attitude of saying, when somebody asked me what I wanted to be, I said I wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't want to be a doctor. So it was like, I wanted to be a drug dealer. Like, it sounds crazy, but that's what I wanted to be.
You wanted to be a drug dealer?
I wanted to be a drug dealer. Like, I wanted to be the drug dealer that paid for people to go to school. I wanted to be the drug dealer giving out turkeys. I wanted to be the drug dealer with the baddest girl. I wanted to be the drug dealer with the nice car, the big knot of money. Right? That's what I wanted to be. Because in our community, we do not see doctors, we do not see lawyers, we do not see engineers, we do not see professional people in my community. Like, the people that I seen was working at Ford, working at Chrysler, working at GM, people that I seen was janitors, sanitation workers, drug dealers. Drug dealers had way more money. The girls at school like the drug dealers, and that's what I want to be. It's funny because I think the way that God play, He uses you to be an example for what other people could be or want to be or should be.
Yeah.
And He literally took me. I'm not gonna say He took me through hell. I'm gonna say I put myself through the hell,
Mm-hmm.
and He was guiding me even though I didn't even know I was being guided.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why, you know, writing, literally, I would say, writing and Justin, my son, like, saved my life. Those are the things that really made me, I think the writer that I am, the person that I am, the heart that I have comes from that.
Yeah.
Because I knew that my purpose was more than just what I thought it should be. It's what God wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's really, you know, writing is really what saved me, like made me say, okay, you want to be a drug dealer, so you write about it. And then the better at the writing came, it's okay, now I don't want to be a drug dealer no more.
Yeah.
Now I want to be a writer. Now I want to be a doctor. I want to be an architect. I want to be the mafia boss. I can write about that. So that's what it was.
And what was that first book that you wrote?
The first book I wrote was He Said, She Said.
Yeah.
So, you know, Ken and Sequoia, that book was special because I wrote that book with, like, at the time, one of my homegirls, her name Erica Martin. Well, her name is Erica Jones now. And Erica was going through her life and I was going through my life. And I think we both kind of needed each other in our life because I was writing all the Ken, she was writing all the Sequoia.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, that is what taught me, like, yo, this thing is not that hard. This writing thing is not hard at all. And I think me and her both got the writing bug. Like, she started writing her stuff and I started writing my stuff. And it just went from there. Like, I never not wanted to write. Now I love that shit. I love writing. Like, it's hard for me not to write.
I love it. And you do it so well. So, and of course, we know He Said, She Said ultimately becomes film.
Yeah, I remember when I did the premiere and I called Erica to come to the premiere, and just to see her face, seeing it was like, this was something that me and her created that was amazing. It literally saved my life.
Is she still writing Erica Jones? I feel like I recognize that name.
She wrote a few things, but
Did she work with her husband?
yeah, she worked with her.
Okay, I know
She a
you're talking
realtor.
Yep, I know exactly who you're talking about.
So, you know, they do a lot of stuff for houses that's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know what? Because with my book club, we are always supporting, of course, authors, local, independent, and her and her husband was one of the authors that
they did a book together.
we had for book club. That was years ago too.
Yeah, and she's one of them kind of people that I can't talk to her because she needs to be writing. You know, her gift is amazing. Like, you know, the people in my life, and I'm around a lot of women. So when I think about Levine, Sonya, Charmaine, who goes by Lola, Denora, Brenda Hampton, when I think about those women, they writers. And they're now, I'm seeing, like, especially like with Levine, like seeing her really writing and loving it.
Man, because the affair, we've already talked about that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
to let that one.
to see that she's writing and loving it, and that's her purpose. Like, she was working in a restaurant, and she found something that she was good at. And the same thing with Brenda Hampton. Like, Brenda is somebody that I looked up to for so long, and just to see her transition from books to movie scripts. Like, she wrote some dope shit for me, you know? And, you know, from the paper hearts to the who you with, you know, to even writing, what is it, Get Paid, you know, for China, and her and China collabed on that. You know, to see Denora going from books to movies,
Yeah.
like, that's really special for me to see the women in my life that I love each of them. Charmaine went from writing poetry books to now writing. She wrote Nasty, and now she's writing. She wrote Sweet. I just told you the damn name of it.
The St. Clair's?
No, she wrote. I'm writing the St. Clair's. She wrote. I just forgot the name of it.
Dang,
We
too.
different.
We different. There we go.
And We Different is gonna be literally amazing.
Is it a movie or is it a series?
It's a series.
It's a series.
It's
Okay.
a sitcom. So
Oh,
what we doing is, like, with DR2, we're gonna do a lot of movies this year. We already on movie number 2 of the year. But then we start doing the second season of Street Legal February. And then we go into other stuff. We got a little Blade movie that we about to do. You know, we just, when we get to the sitcoms though, Stepsister's gonna be different. It's gonna be, it's bringing back what we need. And then I got other deals on the table, and, you know, I just signed with Zero Gravity. So
I wanted to ask you about that. I actually wanted to ask you about 3 different elements.
okay.
Zero Gravity was one of them, but also DR2 as well as Homestead.
Okay.
Because a lot of times we see them at the beginning of the films, we hear the names, but, you know, not everybody really knows what each of those represent. So could you share with us specifically what DR2 is, and Homestead, and Zero Gravity?
Well, Zero Gravity is a management company. They basically have Ozark. They have the Godfather of Harlem. They represent those things, dope things.
And when you say they represent them, like, as the manager, will they represent DR2 or will they represent specific shows that you
They
guys
represent
produce?
me, Dennis Reed.
Dennis Reed.
So,
Okay.
and I was blessed because that came through Brandon T. Jackson. And he introduced me to Mike McCollum, and then Mike's like, yo, we assign you. And he's basically the puppet master to get my career where we need it to be.
Okay.
You know? So,
Shout out to
I
Brandon.
mean, we did our part. We do our part. We give y'all good content. You know, we give you good movies. We give you professional looking movies. You know, we take pride in our movies.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that, and then with DR2, that's me. You know, I started it in 05.
Okay.
And it was just like, it went from doing books to doing plays to now doing movies and TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of it. That's like, it's funny because China bought me a chain with the DR2 symbol on it. And a lot of people that don't really know me but know the sign, that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that just means that it's doing good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. And you're doing good because it's not often that people recognize the people who are not in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to always recognize the actors. They're the ones that's you looking at in the movie for an hour, for 2 hours. But when it comes to the people behind the scenes, for your name to ring bells the way that it does, and you don't have to actually be seen, that's a testament to your success.
I don't want to be seen. I really don't care about being known.
But you are.
It just, I feel like I have such an amazing team that they always say Dennis. And I'm always saying them because they make me so much better. So like when you bring up Homestead is It literally, I was with this one distribution company. I was with two. I've been with 3 distribution companies. So I was with one that stole $2 million from me. Then I got with another one that really did right by me, but didn't do right by the culture. You know, like they ate off me and Moolah heavy, and they paid us on time. They treated us right, but they didn't treat our movies and our culture right, and that bothered me. So when me and Moolah talked about it, I remember me and T like, and you know, we gonna do our own thing. And T did his thing, I did my thing, and that's when, you know, I was trying to figure out how I could get a Tubi deal and other deals, and I couldn't. Me and my cousin Sean, cause I asked Sean to come and help me, and we couldn't find the right way. Then I get a phone call from J-Mo, and J-Mo is the guy I went to high school with. He's in my movies. And he said, yo, this guy want to meet you. And I'm like, you know, I don't really fuck with people. I don't know.
He said no.
He said, no, D, take the call. So it was a guy named Lynn Burnett that owned Vibe magazine. And he had owned it back in the day. So I met with him, and then he introduced me to Rob. And then me, him, Rob, and Sean got on the phone. And then we made Homestead.
Wow. And then Homestead is a distribution company. And so tell us what exactly they do. Because they don't just distribute the films for DR2. Anybody can come to you, right?
Yeah, we distribute a lot of movies. We have like 600 movies on Tubi right now.
Wow.
Like we were the people that we distribute Lisa Brown first movies. We distribute Dame Dash movies. We distribute DeJuan Ford movies at first. One of the hardest things about owning a distribution company and being an artist is people don't think that, you know, by me owning it, and I'm an artist, and then they artists, they thinking that, well, it's about Dennis Reed. It's never about me. Like, that's the part that people never get. Like, I take shots and nobody know about. You know what I mean? So, when, a lot of times with me, when I give advice about your movie, and I'm like, yo, you shouldn't do this, it sometimes sounds like I'm being mean, but I'm not. I'm literally telling you what I know to make you better. And if you want me to sugarcoat it, I'm not that guy. I gotta tell you what they're gonna be saying about you. And it's like, I'll use Kamal Smith for a perfect example. Kamal is literally one of the best writers, directors ever.
Yeah, he does.
When he did PDA, I'm telling him, don't name it that. I'm like, don't name it that. And he like, no, D, it's going to work. And the reason why I didn't want him to name it that was because I can't talk. I have a New York accent when I'm upset because I'm from New York. And it's hard for me to talk sometimes. If I'm at a girl house and you say what movie you want to watch, I'm not going to be able to say parental discretion advised.
That'll make it easier.
I can't say it, so I'm not going to want to watch that movie. I'm going to say he said, she said because it's easy to say. I'm going to say the dirty D because it's easy to say. I'm going to say the affair because it's easy to say. I'm going to say please because it's easy to say.
There's a psychology behind it.
Get paid is easy to say. That movie should have did way better numbers than whatever it did. And I'm not saying it didn't do good. I don't even know what it did. I haven't looked at the numbers. I don't have a clue. But I know that movie was that good.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
a good movie. It's a good movie. If he would have named it Kill Your Ass. Just something
It would have
easy.
went hard, huh?
It would have went hard because Kamal is that. Kamal is one of them. You're not gonna get another Kamal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're
Yeah,
not
shout
gonna
out
get
to him.
you're not gonna get another Levon Smith. You're not gonna get another Ebony Tates. You're not gonna get another China. You're not gonna get another China.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like these are some special people, man, and I just want their stuff to be represented right.
And it is.
Mhm.
You doing right by the people.
You know, I'm doing what God told me to do. It has nothing to do with Dennis. You know, and I think sometimes people don't understand that part. You know, they want to say he's this, and this. The people that don't know me think that I'm an ass. The people that's around me know I love them. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, it is what it is.
So, we're going to take us a drink break. You got water and I do
You have
too.
wine.
I do too.
You got Jesus. You got Jesus juice.
This is a drink. Mhm.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, I want to break it up a little bit and have some more fun with you.
Okay.
So I got a few questions over here. We're going to play this little game.
Okay.
You ready? Now, I haven't even seen these questions, but, you know, it is Black History Month.
Oh,
So.
sheesh.
So in an effort to observe this month, we're going to ask you a few Black History questions. Yeah.
Oh, God.
How you feel about that?
I haven't been in school in 30. I'm 48. I haven't been in school in 30 years.
Well, see, here's the thing. Some things just stick with you, you know? If you learned it,
You didn't get.
if you learned it 40 years ago, you probably still remember
I
it.
don't have a good drink. I need wine. I'm just.
Okay, so
I'm joking.
I was about to say, because don't you act like
You didn't.
you didn't have options.
I had.
Which historically Black sorority was founded first? Here are your options. Hmm?
AKA.
Oh, okay. See there? You didn't even need me to do A, B,
My
C,
sister
D.
AKA.
Boom, there you go. Seeing you were concerned. All right, and now for question number 2. In what city did Rosa Parks refuse to move to the back of the bus? Was it A, Tuskegee, Alabama, B, Montgomery, Alabama?
Montgomery.
Okay, well, he got that one right too. All right, there we go. Next question. In which city was Martin Luther King Jr. killed? Was it A, Atlanta, Georgia, B, Memphis, Tennessee, C, Washington, D.C., or D, Birmingham, Alabama? Look at you. Trying to act like you was worried.
I think it was a Lorraine Hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right.
Lorraine.
Before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called?
Detroit Red or Malcolm Little? Which one do you want?
Detroit Red.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, yep. He doesn't even need help. This is the last one.
What am I get wrong?
What'd you say?
What am I get wrong?
You ain't gonna get this one wrong. You
Okay.
won't. Who wrote Lift Every Voice and Sing, a.k.a. the Negro National Anthem?
I told you I don't know.
You get options, though, okay? So you got A, Langston Hughes,
He did,
B,
yeah.
James Weldon Johnson, C, Booker T. Washington, or
So
D, Maya Angelou.
I know Maya Angelou didn't write it. I know
Mhm.
Booker T didn't write it. Who was the second? The first two you said?
The first two was Langston Hughes
Langston Hughes
and
can't. No, he's not gonna do that. So
James Weldon
it
Johnson.
got to be James.
There you go.
And that's just because I did, eliminate some shit.
Okay then, But you got it right. You got all of them right. It's A.
I mean, I would have cheated.
Because you know what? The producers do be cheating.
I would have cheated.
Yeah, they be cheating here. So
I would have cheated though, but I didn't. Maya Angelou didn't write it. Like you know, it was the process of elimination.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, look at that, y'all. Happy Black History Month from Dennis L. Reed II.
I like that.
So, I know that you are right now in the midst of filming. You've already told us about some of the projects that you have going on. And so, in an effort to make sure that I am respectful of your time, I'm going to keep it going and everything. Okay. But I do want to give you an opportunity to talk about, let's see, how I want to put this. The state of independent film.
Okay.
Because we have watched it just evolve and grow over these last few years. And it's exciting to see. And so I'm curious to hear what you have to say about where you think things are going next.
I think it's going to be bigger budgets. I think there's going to be, with bigger budgets come better production, better acting. I think that more people are taking it serious.
Mm-hmm.
You hear S2E1 talk about she about to go independent.
Yeah.
She's not going to have a hard time at it. I mean, I think
that's where she comes from.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know where she comes from.
She comes from super independent YouTube series.
I don't know where she comes from. I just know that she's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you.
She's on the wall too.
Yeah, and she's not from Detroit.
Okay.
Like China should be on your wall.
It's a lot that's going to be on the wall.
It's just. I'm a firm believer in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever go to New York and you really in New York, you'll see that they're gonna up them before they up anybody. Detroit's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I love S2E1, but I love China more.
Mm-hmm.
I love Harlem Nights, but shit, I love DR2 more. That's how I am. So I'm selfish like that. But your wall is amazing. Like, it's not like you don't have icons up here, because you do. I think the books that you have on here are all amazing though. Like I've read most of them.
Oh, that's what's up.
I love reading.
Okay, so on the wall that you've seen, what's your favorite?
Coldest Winter.
Okay.
That Coldest Winter Ever is the first book that made me really want to read. True to the Game is what made me want. No, I don't know if it was True to the Game or Be More Careful that made me want to write. But the Coldest Winter Ever was, man.
I was in college when I got my copy of that book. She came to my college campus, and we could get extra credit for going to see her speak. And
one of the coldest writers, man.
Got my extra credit, got my book. I ended up having to share my copy of the book with the girl that stayed in the dorm next to me because she started reading it. Yeah. And next thing I know, I'm on campus trying to track her down to get my book back.
What
and it was autographed. Wright State.
You were the Wright State?
In Dayton.
One of my guys, he played at Wright State right now.
Really?
Yeah, he's from, so it's funny because him and my son, they played against each other since they were kids, and then my son played at Ferndale. He played at Catholic Central, Grand Rapids Catholic Central. They beat us twice in the Final Four. My son won a state championship last year, but him and his family are amazing, so he's there right now at Wright State.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes, he went to a good school.
Yeah. We went too bad over there.
No.
But I had to share my book, and then I lent it out and never got it back.
It was a signed copy.
It was a signed copy.
And she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's a hell of a writer.
Yeah. And then we got some other local local authors here on the wall as well. So
I mean,
Yeah.
Plug Love is the one I see.
yeah, from the films, but that just means you got to come back so you can see who and what
You
we
know,
have.
I know that you're gonna put some dope people. I'm really,
Oh, for sure.
I'm really just pulling your leg. Like the Heat of the Night, when you see Street Legal Birmingham, I had the Heat of the Night in my head when I was writing it.
Really?
Yeah, because that's like one of them shows that you just, I grew up on it.
It's iconic.
You know, so
This my go to bed show.
that,
my go-to show.
but now it's more Law and Order. So that's where I got Street Legal idea from Law and Order. I just said I'm gonna do the defense attorney side of it.
Mhm.
Of Law and Order. So, and we gave y'all some good stories last year, but the stories we got this year, we had like the Deontay story, the kid that got they came up missing at the mall, and then we did the Kwame Kilpatrick joint with the strawberry thing. That's all the stuff that we doing in season 2.
Whew.
And then Street Legal Alabama, who I'm doing with my homeboy Ron and his wife.
Shout out to Ron.
That, did you meet Ron?
Listen, yes.
Yeah, so we doing that.
I
with
have
him.
met them both.
They're amazing.
She be singing for me and everything
Oh,
on the
God,
red
she
carpet.
can sing. So we doing that with them, and that I really thought about the Heat of the Night when I was writing the first episode. Me and Azinga and some other great writers are doing Alabama, but me and Azinga did Street Legal Detroit. So I did episode 1, she did 2, I did 3, she did 4, I do 5 and 6.
Okay, so 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Zinga's another dope ass writer. Like she did Street Legal episode 2 and 4 last year. And y'all know what happened with 2. It went bananas. So,
I was actually in that one.
oh shit.
I was an extra. I was blurred out a little bit in the back. Couldn't really see me too good. I knew it was me because I was there.
But you know what though, the dope part about it, you need to come back because you have a dope ass platform and we want to make sure that you're not blurred out.
Hey, I think you know what? I did come back. We came back through. I'm gonna come back again
Yeah, you
because
know,
I feel like I got another
yeah,
invitation.
Yeah,
So
just come and we might need you to be a reporter. So
I feel like I can do that.
I think that you can. I think you do anything that you put your mind to.
Yeah, I believe you. I agree. I'm about to be. And can I have my own name? Can I still be Tim Telling Tales? Like this is Tim Telling Tales.
No,
Reporting.
We're not doing that.
No.
No.
This is Tim Telling Tales.
This is
Reporting.
This is Tam. I will go with Tam. You can't put
Telling
your-
Tales. Reporting.
It's not coming.
No. They was like, cut. Get somebody else to do it.
You know, I'm yelling. I'm like, cut that shit. I really don't have to do that much no more.
Oh, you would cut me.
I wouldn't.
I would come in here and do what I was supposed to do, though.
You bring wine. Everybody on set will love you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And Mighty Wing.
Yeah, Mighty Wings. Bring Mighty Wings and wine.
Yeah.
Wings and wine.
Wings-
Ooh.
That was dope.
Wings and wine.
Wings and wine Wednesdays.
Mmm.
I think you should do that. It's a dope ass show right there.
I like it.
It's for free. I just gave it to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
I like it. Wings and Wine Wednesday. All right, so that means like we gotta have some folks set up to come through for the wings and the wine,
Yeah.
and then we gotta have a live studio audience on my piece of couch,
I think
and
that-
boom,
I love that couch.
boom, and then we gonna watch a movie on the TV
As long as
and
it's
stop it, and then talk our trash.
as long as it's a DR2 movie.
Oh, for sure. Cause listen, we gotta do us a DR2 watch party.
I'm with that.
Bad.
I'm with that.
I like it.
I love it.
We gonna get City on the line. And-
City is her.
Yup, and then we gonna make it happen. Don't look back. Boom, there we go.
Don't look.
Ooh,
Oh.
don't look back.
Don't look back. Mother May I is fire.
That mother looks so good.
Like literally.
TT, she get on my nerves because she's so freaking good. Just
She
Ugh.
bodied it. Ebony bodied it. Daniel bodied it. Lee Master bodied it. You know, like people think I'm a great director. I just got great talent, man. I feel like Phil Jackson.
You know, you got great players, and that's true. Like they are all
great players, great writers,
amazing at what they do.
Great staff. You know, I got my going to work, favorite restaurant, my favorite people, my favorite food.
Boom. You living the life.
I have a damn good life. That's all I got though. Make it really better for me.
I like it. I like it. Now, we know that there was some controversy when it came to street legal.
Yep.
Right? We know some controversy, and it has, died down and everything. You responded, and one thing I always love about you is that when you do address things, you are always very respectful and tactful in how you handle them. And I truly appreciate that. In the land of social media cancellations and backlash and fussing and fighting, that's just not ever something that we see come from you.
It's not. I mean, I have been talked about on social media by everybody. And me responding negatively is not going to do nothing. You know, like, I understand more now than ever that it's not really against me. Like, you can say whatever you want about me, but the issue is really you and how you feel. I have an option to either agree with how you feel or disagree with how you feel. And how I respond to your option, your opinion of me, is how what's going to make me good or bad. So let's just say Tam don't like Dennis because I sent him some ugly ass boobs, right? And they're not.
By the
ugly.
way, my boobs
They're not
cute.
ugly. They're not ugly, right? But I said they were some ugly boobs, right? That was my opinion. If you didn't like what I said, I hurt your feelings. I owe you an apology. It's that simple. That's how I thought. That's how I felt. But that made you feel away. If I made you feel away, I'm wrong. I apologize. It's that simple. If you be like, you punk ass, I own that because I made you feel away. Right? So I have to take accountability for everything that I do. Now, if you come at me for no reason at all, it's still a reason. What was the problem? You tell me what the problem was. We have an option to either we can fix it and be friends or be respectful to each other, or we can not fix it and not like each other. That's fine, or whatever. But I don't see a need for me to fuck up my money or you fuck up your money.
Yep.
It's always about the bag. So if we can end up being cool and working together, dope. If we can end up not being cool and you make your bag, I make my bag, dope. But either way it go, I still love you. I still respect you. You, whenever you want to get over whatever it is, I'm still here. There's no need for me to say anything negative about you. I don't feel no negativity. Like, they talked about Jesus, they gonna talk about me. Right? Who make, like my mother used to say, what make you special? They don't like you. You got it's 5 of y'all. You got friends. You don't need no new friends. You got friends.
They built in.
They built in. And that's how I live. That's how I live my life. I have 3 kids, 2 grandbabies, a girl, and everything. I don't need you to like me.
There it is.
So, it's cool.
So, now in recent day, we had our good friend Roland Martin make some comments. He dropped a little piece of knowledge on us about,
He had that fair cover on that shit though. Thank you, Roland.
Okay. So, he said his say. You know what I mean? And he's well within his right to feel how he feels.
Yes, he is.
Right? And I know that you came along and you was like, hey, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. You invited him to the D and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear from him?
Oh,
No?
no.
Dang. I was kind of hoping to see that conversation happen.
He's clickbait.
Mm.
He want, he say things that make people think. But if you really just think about it, right? How many black people on CBS, ABC, NBC, on Fox, on anything?
Mm-hmm.
Byron Allen owns some stuff. He on the other channel. He's trying to make some other moves, right? But out of all the Fortune 500 companies, how many is owned by black people?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And out of that Fortune 500, how many of those people have donated to the Republican Party? Right? But then, let's even take it a step further. I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. I vote for who I want to vote for.
Yes, myself as well.
Right? So, from what I know, the Democrats don't give a fuck about us. The Republicans don't give a fuck about us. You know who give a fuck about us? Us.
Yes.
So we need to vote for the right things.
Mm-hmm.
The right person. I won't lie, I voted for Obama because he was black. And then he just happened to be a good politician also. Like, people used to get mad at him because he didn't change the world. But he did. He made little black boys and little black girls know they could be a president.
Yeah.
Right? But the party itself, you think they care about us?
Yeah.
Like, they don't. Republicans or Democrats don't care about us.
Yeah.
So, I'm not about to stop my money for you. If when I vote Democrat, it's because I like that Democratic candidate. Like, to me, I think that Donald Trump was a good president, a bad person. Like, he had some really, really good points and views. He said a lot of things that we all thought.
And I think a lot of people, because he was a bad person, didn't want to admit that they actually agreed with some of
like that,
his
and that's how it
political
is.
moves.
Like, he was a bad, like, literally, he did some shit that some black people should have did for black people. But then he does some shit to black people that just shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
right?
like,
and it's like, yo, right? But then what happens when you got black people? How many white people you know killed somebody black that you personally know? But then how many personally black people that you know was killed by black people? Right? Mm-hmm. So let's stop that. Mm-hmm. Let's start saying, you know what, this is not a black-white thing. This is not a Democrat-Republican thing. This is a person thing. Mm-hmm. I want to be around good people. Black, white, green, yellow, Democrat, Republican, gay, straight, I don't give a fuck. I want to be around good people that genuinely love me. Mm-hmm. So Roland Martin need to stop with that. You want to talk about the Republican Party, but let's talk about what the Democrats have done to us too, man.
Ooh, wee.
Right? Because they haven't been perfect for us.
Yeah. I guess for me, I'm not somebody who can align with a political party at all because of exactly what you said. Like, there are just some things that they don't serve me personally.
They don't.
And depending on the political party, somebody might be like, oh, well then you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. No, I'm me. And I support who and what I support.
Do you know when you know that if somebody racist or not? When a white man in his 50s is okay with a black man marrying his daughter.
Mm.
When a black man is okay, a 50-year-old black man is okay with a white man marrying his daughter.
Yeah.
See, my daughter, I love her. My granddaughter, I love her. My sisters, I love them. Right? I'm very particular who they be with. We all want what's best for our daughter. So if a white man is okay with a man that's not rich, a middle class man marrying your white daughter, and you okay with it, I fuck with you all day. That Democrat Party and Republican Party of the men that making all that money that they make,
none of it even ends up mattering.
They not gonna let them people marry their daughter. They not letting the typical black man marry their daughter. But I ain't mad at it because I want the typical black man marrying my daughter.
I want above average.
Right,
okay?
I want a man that's gonna tell my daughter, baby, I got you. I'm not gonna beat your ass. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm gonna take care of you. Like, who don't want that for their daughter?
Who don't? For themselves.
For themselves.
Okay.
You know, and that's just how I look at it. So that Roland Martin shit, man, I feel bad for him. I really do, because you there and you yelling at the top of your lungs about this man who owns Fox being a person that donates to the Republican Party, and how Fox built Fox on black people backs. That's fucking America, B.
All of it. All of it. Name an aspect in this country for black folks that don't have that same story. It isn't one.
Nike built that shit on black people. Cadillac built that shit on black people. That's what it is. But guess what? It's our fault. It's our fault. We are so quick to support everybody but us. We are so, and that's why this Detroit movement to me is so dope, because like being a New York kid and living in Detroit and being raised in Detroit, and I'm seeing how Detroit is now saying, yo, it's us. Like, I was at Sundance when they had the 42 Dub concert. I'm looking at social media and I was geeked.
Man, listen. Because they showed out.
They showed out.
Arena full.
But then, how about this? You have Vez, you have Peasy, you have all these other rappers that are literally hell of a, who I feel is just like Jay Dilla to me, with how Jay Dilla did it with more people out of town to me, but he still killed in Detroit. But hell of a literally has done so much dope shit that I'm like, yo, do you see the Detroit music team really putting the shit together and doing good? And then you look at what the Detroit movies are doing. We are right now in a very good time to be a Detroiter.
I agree.
You know, the Lions did great. They did amazing. It's so much easier when your city and everybody in your city is doing good. Like, honestly, I will come on your show before I go to a more popular show. Because if I can make your show better, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Like, I told myself I wasn't doing no more local interviews. Yeah, because it just wasn't a vibe for me. Like, but with you, Tia Black, you know, people like y'all who I see y'all care about the community. You're not a person that just called me and said, yo, can you come do my show? You come to the premieres. So how am I gonna support you and you support us? We have to be real conscious of the people that support us. You know, like, people will call us and say, yo, can you come, Dennis? Can you come, Dennis? And I ain't seen you at a premiere. That's not cool for me. How you not gonna come and support us, but you want me to support you? You are there, and you and your team is there, and that means something to me. You know, so when I see that, it's like, yo, there's no way in hell I'm not gonna come to your studio and kick it. No, that's not gonna happen.
Well, I appreciate you so much for being here.
I want DR2 to be just like Warner Brothers, just like NBC Studios, all of that. So that's why I be so active of trying to get everybody there. Like I get geek when I see Renika McQueen there filming. I get geek when I see Rocky Black and them there filming. When I see Mina Moreau filming there. When I see Peasy come do a video there. Vez come do a video there. That means something to me. Like people think it's about money. No, this really is about us.
Community, yeah.
You know, and if I could make it that we are all in one great place, then how many interviews would you get? Like you get great interviews now, but how many celebrities in my movies that you be able to just get right there? That's how I think. The reason why New York and LA and Atlanta does what it does is because they could get Eddie Murphy to come because he ain't going nowhere. He's right there already.
Yeah.
And that's what I want for all of us.
Well, you got me thinking now.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
that's the purpose of life, is always to think. That's why I read the books I read.
You read the books, you write the books, and of course we have ushered in the conversation about books. So, we know that you are an author, so we're going to start off with our conversation about, of course, how many books you've written, maybe some of your favorite books of your own, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some of your favorite books by other authors and who's inspired you.
Okay.
Although we already kind of know a little bit. But,
Yeah.
so, He Said, She Said was the first book.
Yes.
And that is the first book of how many?
Well, I wrote He Said, She Said, and then True Love 1 and 2. And then I wrote Anthologies with somebody, and that was, I wrote 2 books that I did, but so altogether I wrote like 5 books.
Okay. Come on in, 5 books. We made 2 movies out of those.
True Love and He Said, She Said.
And your author inspiration would be who?
Man, it's kind of hard. I don't know if I'm gonna say Shannon Holmes or Terry Woods.
Okay.
Dutch, of course.
They both are so dope.
You know, it's like I know Shannon and I know Terry.
Cause they pull up to the city.
Well,
For sure.
you know, I did Terry the movie. And I love Terry. I think Terry was the one that I thought was gonna be the most difficult person to work with. I love her. Like, love. I think she's fucking amazing. Shannon Holmes is somebody that, you know, him and Quan, both of them are, I consider Quan more of a friend than I consider Shannon. But those 2 men, both basically, they made me want to be a better writer. They made me want to do better with books. And when I started writing books, I was okay with it because I was happy to do movies and plays. So then Tyler Perry, literally, I think Tyler Perry is, God really did it right when he made him.
Yeah, he's an inspiration. Did you watch his documentary?
I did. It was kind of funny because we all have the same stories. You know, like he had it that nobody came to his movie. I mean, his play, and that happened to me. I didn't have to live in my car, but I slept in my car before. You know, but it's like he just does shit dope. Like he doesn't care what people think. Like, he don't care if you don't like his shit. His thing is, like, when I look at your floor, the floor is, that's the whole world, right? But that one little corner, and we talk about, I want you to, like, the smallest part of the corner. That's all he care about. He don't care about this world. He care about that corner. And he understands that that corner is going to make him $1 billion, or 2 or 3 or 4, right? We so busy caring about the world.
Yep.
Right? That's what he taught me.
Yeah, that's what I took from the film as well.
That's what he taught me. So yeah, I think Tyler Perry is one of the most iconic people that God made. He didn't care about what Spike Lee said. And you know, Spike Lee was amazing.
Right, and then turned around and named the studio after him.
Because he understood what Spike Lee brought to the culture. He gave you Malcolm X and Do the Right Thing. He gave you that, you know, and that's how I feel about Detroit people, like the ones that I have had a problem with. I always say, but damn, they gave me that though. That's a dope ass movie. That's a dope ass show. So, yo, whatever problems we have need to go away, because at the end of the day, we both great.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I feel that Tyler Perry did with Spike Lee. He understood what Spike Lee gave him. If it wasn't a Spike Lee, it probably wouldn't be a Tyler Perry. If it wasn't a Tyler Perry, it probably wouldn't be a Dennis Reed. If it wasn't a Dennis Reed, it probably wasn't a whoever come behind me. You know?
So, what you reading right now?
Reading the Richest Man of Babylon. That's what I'm reading right now. I just got done reading books. I just got
Hey.
Do
you make them folks read books? Do you get them books to read over there too?
They have. So if you work for me, you have to read the 4 agreements.
Okay.
Yeah. If you, and then if after you read that, you're gonna want to read more. But in order to work at DR2 Productions, you have to read the 4 agreements.
Okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Because we, first off, our words are everything. And don't get it fucked up. I'm not perfect. Like, I think I owe Crystal a dollar apology. Because, you know, it's funny with her, Crystal is somebody that, first off, she does dope shit for the city. Like, I think that she shouldn't have left the move to Atlanta. But that's a personal thing, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, when she didn't do China movie, it was like the conversation that me and her had. When we hung up the phone, I said, I don't know what I said to China, but whatever it was, I guess, and she took offense to it, right? And it was like one of them kind of things, like, yo, I meant what I said, right? Because I know I didn't call her out her name or anything like that, right? But whatever it was, it made her feel a way about me, right? And, you know, it'd be like, I think people just don't really get, how can I put it the best way? You could do a Dennis Reed movie, and then you could do a Lamont Reed movie. So you don't know who Lamont Reed is, right? But you know who Dennis Reed is.
Right.
So when you do a Lamont Reed movie, I think that you should charge Lamont Reed whatever you want to charge him. When you do a Dennis Reed movie, I think that you can charge, but I think you got to understand that Dennis Reed is not going to pay what Lamont Reed pay. Just like you would do Tyler Perry movie for $100 a day. You're going to charge Dennis Reed $200 a day. The reason why you're doing Tyler Perry movie for $100 a day, and these are fake numbers, right? But the reason why you would charge Tyler Perry $100 a day is because being on Tyler Perry movie, you're gonna be able to charge Dennis Reed $500 a day, right? You can never tell somebody what they're worth. You can never tell somebody what they should be paid, but you have to understand who movie it is. And it was like, I just took offense to what she said to me, and I shouldn't have, because guess what? It's business. I didn't read the four agreements at that point either, right? So I took it personal that she told me no to a price. How the fuck I'm gonna get mad at that woman for telling me no to something that she feel like she's worth? But then again, she has to understand Lamont Reed and Dennis Reed, right? You do a Dennis Reed movie, you're gonna be able to charge them whatever you want because everybody watching my movies.
Yeah.
You know, just like with the thing that happened with Lisa and them and the other people leaving Lisa's show, right? That's cool. You can leave and you can try to charge whatever you want to charge, right? But it's a book that I just read called The One Thing.
The One Thing. Okay.
Right? The One Thing. You always have to remember what the one thing is that got you there. So a lot of times we think it's about us. Like if you a hooper and you play basketball really well, girls start liking you, you go to all the clubs, you get all the endorsements, all that stuff happens. But when you feed into all that and you forget about the one thing that got you there, all the other things go away. The girls go away, the endorsements go away, you can't get in the club, you stop making more money. But if you always stick with the one thing, all those things are going to grow. So you don't leave an iconic show that made you able to charge these people what you're charging them. You don't do that. You can negotiate and you be fair. Like, we have to be fair, right? Independent producers have to be fair. But you can't think that we're making that much money. Because, like, let's just say $1 million, right? If a show make $1 million, and not many shows make $1 million, right? But if a show make $1 million, they don't get that money tomorrow.
Right.
That money comes throughout the year. It may come even longer, right? Don't try to gouge them for they can't make another show. Your thing should be is, okay, you pay me $100 an episode the first year. Can you get me to 150, 200 the next year? And with that, is it possible that I get a point or two?
Yeah. That's how
If it's possible. If it's possible. Right? But then guess what? Guess what happens when you're on that hot ass show? The people in Atlanta, the people in Birmingham, Alabama, the people everywhere are saying what? Can you come do this event for me? So they're going to pay you $5,000, $10,000 for an appearance fee because you was on this show.
Yep.
The one thing. The one thing is still the show. But you getting to charge people more money for appearances and for movies because of the one thing. People don't think like that. They just think today money, and that's kind of what happened with Crystal. Because I know what the affair did for her. Right? And I also know what she did for the affair. It was a collaborative effort. I gave her a dope-ass movie, and she bodied it.
The Affair?
I mean, not The Affair, Faithful.
Oh, okay.
Faithful.
Whew. Oh, my.
I know what she did for Faithful.
Okay.
Right? I know what she did. She killed Faithful.
Yeah, she was
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
Have
faithful.
y'all talked since?
Well, no, she did my movie Cream, right?
Okay.
But it just when the last time we talked, she did tell me about that, and I owe her an apology because number one, I love you. You don't agree with your move with, the China movie because what people don't understand is certain people I'm not gonna tell no. You gonna pay me, but if T from Moolah called me and said, "Yo D, can I use your studio for?" Let's just say the studio is $500 a day. Yo D, bro, my budget is $300. Can I please get the studio, bro? Yes. Because then I can say T filmed there. Now they gonna want to film here too.
Yep.
And I know who T is. So when you tell China and me no, when it's time for you to do your movie and you say you need me, I can't charge you the full rate that I'm going to charge somebody else. China not going to charge you the full rate, and China is on fire right now. Mm-hmm. Right? It's all about relationships. Yeah. In Hollywood, Denzel Washington is not going to charge Will Smith when he's going to charge Lamont Reed.
Is Lamont your middle name?
Yeah. I didn't want to assault nobody. I didn't want to assault nobody. I don't want nobody to be like, you said my name. Nah, bro. I don't want to assault nobody.
We done learned a lot about you. Your middle name is Lamont. Yeah. You from New York. When you moved to Detroit?
5th grade.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that. And then tell me what you are. Jamaican and Panamanian. I learned a lot about Dennis on today. Yeah. Okay. So this is why I love talking to you about books, because it always ends up being like a life lesson and everything. Mm-hmm. That one thing is that's huge. That's huge. I'm ready to read that.
It's like
I'm ready to read that.
The books I've been reading I'm reading the Richest Man of Babylon right now, and he's like, yo, you have to take 10% of everything you do and put it away for yourself. If you read Rich Dad Poor Dad, it's the same thing, the same values in there, right? So now you're reading what the guy that wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad read, and now you understand that his train of thought. So he was a billionaire, or have hundreds of millions. My goal is to be a billionaire. A million tastes okay. Billions taste better. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like, that's how we have to think. We have to stop thinking small. So yeah, I love listening to Jay-Z. He motivates me. Jay-Z is not listening to Jay-Z. He's reading the books. Mm-hmm. That's why he's elevating. Mm-hmm. I want to be your cheat code. So like when people do movies with me, I'm your cheat code. I'm able to stop you from making the mistakes that I made. So the books that I've read have literally helped me think different. So when I see you taking all the people from my movies and putting them in your movies, the old Dennis would be like, oh, they biting off my style. The new Dennis said, yo, you motivated them to do better because you stopped thinking like a nigger and started thinking like a black person. Mm-hmm. When somebody is doing what you do, that means you motivated them to do better. But that comes with reading books or being around intelligent people, because an ignorant nigger will say, and it's hard on the ER, right? They would say, they biting off you, they trying to be like you. No, they trying to do the cheat code the right way. And if you lucky enough to be able to advise them, then you do that. You help them. And when you help somebody, God help you, that's how this shit works. Mm. So the books I have read have helped me do that.
And this episode is actually going to have a reading list because you have dropped so many great book titles and people need to read them.
Yeah, I think
Me included.
Yeah, it's gonna make you better. Like reading the Four Agreements, whew, it helped me. And it's like I have my manager at Mighty Wing, Misha. You know, I told she is she plays the victim role. Good person, she will give you the shirt off her back, but she plays the victim role. So because I love you, right? I'm like, yo, I can't talk to you until you read the book. Like I literally was like, I'm not speaking to you until you read the book. I will talk to my other manager until you read the book. Because don't nobody want to be around a negative person. Like the three of you work in this office together. If she always came to work and was like, yeah, my dude get on my motherfucking nerves. You only want to hear that so much. Mm. Now she come in here and say, girl, I had a dope ass day. I went to dinner. I made breakfast. You'll be like, oh, my day starting off kind of cool. Uh-huh. Right? But when you are around negative energy, you become negative. I do not watch the news at all. I don't look at it. I don't know what the fuck going on in the world right now, by the way. Like people been telling me.
You gotta get the clip notes though, a little bit.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I can't change the world. I can change the world around me. I could be a dope person, and then my dopeness may make you dope. But me trying to change this whole world, I gotta be like Tyler Perry and think about that little corner. Yeah. Right? So
Detroit would.
And for sure. Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm gonna build out. Right? And if I end up touching 1 billion people, I did my job. If I only touch one person, I did my job. Yeah. But no, I had to really think about this life I was living. Because God gave me this. Like, he the one who put me on this platform. It's not Dennis. It's him. He said, you know what? I know what you've been through. I see what you've been accomplishing. And I'm helping you do it, Dennis. But don't fuck it up. Mm. Why you think I say every morning I get up, good morning, Jesus, thank you for the wake-up call? Right? That came from R. Kelly. People don't even know that came from R. Kelly. Because when I was broke, and I'm driving home because I just got a $60,000 check for my books. And R. Kelly said in the interview, how can you get up every morning and tell everybody good morning except for God? You ain't telling Jesus good morning. The person that brought you here, you not telling him good morning. And that day, I remember writing, texting on Facebook, good morning, Jesus, thank you for the wake-up call. Every morning. And I don't even, that probably been about 15 years or some shit. Yeah. It might have been longer than that.
You've been coming on my page.
Probably every morning. Only time I didn't do it is when I was in the hospital. Mm-hmm. That's the only time. Because I didn't have my phone, I was in the hospital. If I was in the hospital, I couldn't do it. But if I got up in the morning before I look at my bank account, before I look at anything, when I turn on social media, the first thing I do is put that. I do it on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and then I look at my bank account. That's my morning routine.
I like that. And look at the bank account.
Yeah, because I gotta pay people.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's how I start my morning. I start my morning by giving thanks and by paying the people that I owe. And that is something that I'm thanking God for allowing me to be able to do that. See, that's how this shit works. It doesn't work with me thinking that I'm better than anybody. My goal is I want to be richer than you. I want to be way richer than you. I'm telling you now I want to be richer than you. Right? But I don't have a problem helping you get rich. Because a billionaire can't be a billionaire if he don't make a bunch of millionaires. That's the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. A millionaire is able to make himself a lot of money. A billionaire is able to make everybody a lot of money. So when you think about Microsoft, right? How many billionaires came from Microsoft? 8. How many millionaires? Thousands.
Wow. Dennis. You stay dropping gems. When we on the red carpet, yours is always the longest interviews. I always gotta make some extra time. Because you always got plenty of good stuff to say and to share. And I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
Okay, so I know that you got other places to be and all.
I'm on set right now. Deb is literally directing.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Before I let you go, though, can you tell us what current projects you are working on and what you want us to be on the lookout for?
Hopefully, Justice come out like in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
Then we got The Code. The Code is going to be Corey did that. I produced it. But Corey killed The Code. It's basically one of these kind of like shows that ask questions like, what was the craziest date you ever been on? And you got people answering them. That shit's going to be amazing.
Oh, okay.
We got the underground boxing that I think is going to, I know going to be amazing.
Underground boxing?
Yeah, so basically, it's a team of people that they bring in people from out of town and they fight them. And we videotaped it and put it on Tubi.
Okay.
So that's about to come out.
And all of these are going to be on Tubi?
Yeah, they're going to be on Tubi.
Okay.
And then, so Justice, hopefully them 3 come out this week. But then we got Obsession, starring Velda Hunter and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We got Perfect Murder.
Yes.
That's the movie that I wrote and directed. We got Don't Look Back. That is Cyan Renee. And that's starring Don and of course the beautiful, the most dopest, who I think is Jessica Ryan is back in that. Shit, we got 6 movies out. About to drop.
Good, yeah, that's a lot.
Cream. That starring Mina Moreau and Crystal Dow. So yeah, it's Justice, Justice, Perfect Murder, Obsession, Cream, Don't Look Back, then how can Loyalty Over Trust, starring Yada and all them in it.
Yeah.
And then we got, so that's 6.
We're gonna be in the back on that one.
Yep, that's 6. And then we got Last Date that we just got done filming at the beginning of the year. That was our first movie of the year. And now we doing Friend of Foe right now. So that's 8 movies that should be coming out like back to back to back to back to back.
I love it.
And then we start filming Sweet Eagle, the 2nd season, on the 24th.
Okay.
And I'm going to my first Oscar party in March 6th, so that's on.
You going to your first Oscar party?
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Are you excited?
I'm excited just to go and be around some dope people.
Yeah. Now, everybody, before we go, I want to make sure that you have liked and subscribed to the channel and that you share this, okay? Because why would you not? This has been an amazing interview, right? And we want to make sure that you know where you can find Mr. Dennis Lamont Reed II. Where can they find you, Dennis?
DR2 Productions.com. And right there you will see my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter. Well, now called X, right?
Mm-hmm.
X, but it used to be Twitter. But yeah, I'm just go to DR2 Productions with an S.com and you'll see all my stuff.
Okay. And then as for me, I'm Tam Telling Tales everywhere. So you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. So make sure that you are following him and that you are following me. And hit the notification bell on me too, so you know every time I'm uploading a video. Now, it's time for us to go. And because you are not
Time
new.
for me to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Why? Because I love you.
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Y'all. That's not the outro that we was planning to do, but I like it. I like it a lot.
It's like, why? Because I love you.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well, listen. We're gonna actually do the telling tales.
Telling tales.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So I do the first part when I say I'm Tam, I'm telling tales, and then you come right into the camera and say, read a book.
I have done that like at least 13. No, what was your first thing?
Affair. The affair.
Jesus, so at least 7 times.
Yeah, so you probably didn't even need the directions, but I
did.
just wanted to make sure.
So it's
that you had it.
tell, read a book.
Yep, I'm gonna do tell, and you just
you gotta
read
say
the book.
you gotta say it all like. So do I do it with my acting voice or my Dennis voice?
Well, let's try both of them and see which one we like better.
Cause you know when people can't act, they be like.
We're gonna see which. Okay, we're gonna see which one we like better.
Read a book.
Okay. Wait. Okay, we gotta start over. Okay, here we go. You guys, I'm Tam. I'm telling tales.
Read a book.
Yeah, no, I ain't really like
You
that.
like that one?
I ain't like that one.
You can't. No, you can't. You can't erase it. You got to show all of them.
Absolutely.
Let everybody. Y'all decide.
Okay. All right. So let's try this next one. I'm Tam. I'm telling tales.
Read a book.
No.
It's like a whole other. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Third take.
Third take. I'm Tam. I'm telling tales.
Yo, read a book, yo. I like that one.
You like that one?
I like that one.
I like that one too.
Deuces.